We're going live, guys. It is Sunday night. AoK Championship Wrestling is here. We are going to kick this off. We are going to get into it. We're going to bring down the house band a little bit. And kids, we're kicking things off with Trevor the Lawman and Anthony Omega. Tables matchup tonight. Let's get it going. Let's get to ringside and let's get this night started. Coming out first, Trevor the Lawman Rodriguez, sent in to us by the marvelous one, Bud Marvelous.
Trevor the Lawman Rodriguez.
Trevor falling short on his run towards tag team gold, has decided he was going back singles action. His tag partner Logan Hawk having their differences when Logan Hawk started teaming and fraternizing, so to speak, with the dangerous alliance of Bud Marvelous and Prestige. But now again, we're not here about them, we're here about Trevor the Lawman Rodriguez to take on this man, 1/3 of Destruction Incorporated,
Representing Demolition,
Anthony Omega.
weighing in at 222 pounds, Anthony Omega.
Looking to make a name for himself in a big way here tonight by taking on Trevor in this tables match to kick off tonight's show. We have a triple threat elimination falls count anywhere matchup coming up next. Ladies action at that. The Empress Sparrow versus the Witch Lilith versus the Wild Thing Morgan Quinn. No holds barred TV title on the line. Dameon Bouchard challenges the Cowboy Chris Andrews. The Shield Maidens return. This time they set their sights on the Pretty Mean Sisters, Echo and Jory. The Green Meanie Nova's here tonight to take on Gavin Wilson. And we got a 2 out of 3 falls count anywhere. An Extreme Rules matchup. Shelly Steele challenges Zoey Yuri for the women's hardcore title. We got a few more matches after that, but let's line it up. We got Trevor Rodriguez and Anthony Omega nose to nose in the ring at the moment. And Anthony taking it to the big man. Couple of boots, rolls him out. Knees to the chest. Trevor slow to get back to his feet here. Big release German suplex. And Anthony Omega taking it to the Lawman. Series of rights and lefts and a low hanging drop kick. We got a table already involved. The object of the game. Put your opponent through the table. Trevor, big boot, swinging a miss. What's up, IKB? Cam Bouchard. Welcome in. Getting set up for your, get ready for your punch in, your daily date. Ready to make that Christmas time. You've been just hanging out in here, huh? Just hanging out at 640 OTM, just chilling. Got nothing better to do. I appreciate you both being in here. Y'all will be facing off against each other tonight in this Elimination Chambers match. But look at this right now, Anthony Omega. We're going to get into that in a minute. Omega putting Trevor in a tough spot here. Trevor wisely rolling out of the ring. We got an Elimination Chambers match. Top six contenders to face off in an Elimination Chamber. IKB will put his title on the line against Logan Hawk, James Coleman, Vulgar the Clown, the Headhunter, and Angus Gordon. A 6-man match. That's going to be a little Booch in the house as well. A little Booch, you got yourself a title match tonight too. Television title. television title. On the line just a little bit later for Little Booch. Going into it hardcore tonight. And Anthony Omega taking it to the lawman here pretty tough. You guys kicking this out quick. Anthony Omega, we haven't seen much of him since his return. He's been kind of hiding in the shadows here. Taking it high risk. We're going to pay attention to him now. He's definitely got everybody's... Oh, changed his mind. I'd have went for it. I'd have went through it. And Trevor sidestepping that... Oh, posing back in. Look at this. Trevor trying to catch a wind here. Second win, third win, maybe his first win. I'm not sure. Yes, indeed, in the top 6. And also, tonight, I haven't made the announcement yet, but tonight, the Rad Boys are in the house. Rad Boys making their debut against the Wrecking Crew. And look at this, Trevor. Trevor looking to take this matchup home. And does it with a big powerbomb through the table. Anthony Omega here had the upper hand with the table, but unfortunately Trevor just too powerful. Not too bad of a way to kick it up. Moving right into it. We're going to keep on keeping on. We got triple threat women's matchup next. 3-way falls count anywhere. 2 out of 3 falls. This one, kids. These 3 women, no strangers to each other. I can tell you that. They've battled beside each other, against each other. Put this one together just because. Just because. Gonna get tough. Long loading screen as always. Of course, every one of these women former world heavyweight champions. Again, they've battled beside each other and against each other. We said all that. These guys are looking for a fight. And by golly, they may just get it tonight.
The following is a triple threat Falls Count Anywhere match. Making her way to the ring, representing the Dangerous Alliance from the Garden of Eden. The Witch.
Yeah, snap into it. Ooh, yeah. I hate that commercial. I hate the fact that they tried to mix those two together. The Witch Lilith, the first one down, making her entrance first. Yeah, it's a little better. I mean, you can put him on the screen. You don't need to mix the catchphrases. That's silliness. Because listen, I like LA Knight, but he ain't no macho man, right? Don't try it. Don't try to push that. Don't try to force that. And there she is. General of the women's locker room. Yeah, I don't want Maidens. I don't want them trying to push that down. But you're already trying to give us Roman Reigns as the next Hulk Hogan. Lady D, you are correct, Mundo there, little man. Bud Marvelous, he can be sharing YouTubes, but he can be sharing TikToks, but he can't be on here watching the show with us. Oh, there might be a reason he's doing that. She is set, man. She is dying for another run with that title. Final contestant.
Pennsylvania, Wild Thing, Quinn.
The Wild Thing ready to make her entrance, the final combatant here. Triple threat, 2 out of 3 falls count anywhere, Extreme Rules elimination. These girls are going to put themselves through. They're gonna put themselves through. And I'll tell you what we're gonna do. I'll tell you what we're gonna do with this match, because we are closing in on the Royal Rumble. We're closing in on the Royal Rumble. What do we got? Should only one of these 3 women be allowed in the? Should we do it that the winner of this match gets put into the Money in the Bank Royal Rumble matchup? The Money in the Bank match at the Royal Rumble? Do we take it that far, or do we just do this one for the giggles of it all? Only one of them, only one of these 3 gets their chance to be one of 6. Look at this, lightning punches by Lilith. Morgan Quinn just waited for an opportunity with a sucker punch. Empress missing with that senton. Morgan waited for an opportunity and waited too long. Empress with a big right hand just rocked the jaw of Morgan Quinn. Lilith sending Empress out. Bulldog from behind on Lilith. Morgan Quinn moves in for the attack. Empress, 2 out of 3 falls count anywhere. Extreme Rules, she said. Bringing in a chair. And Morgan Quinn with the clothesline to release the chair. Sent for the ride, but changes her vision here. Empress trying to clean house here, but gets caught up by Morgan Quinn. Pulled back in, shoulder tackle. And Lilith, quick takedown there. Empress back and forth. It's hard to keep up with which one's doing which at the moment. Morgan with the advantage, coming out on top here. Choke slam, but not like a Russian leg sweep choke slam. Dropping to the mat. Morgan with the leapfrog. Sidesteps her again. This time Lilith tried to put on the brakes, but Morgan one step ahead. The Empress from behind sends Morgan into the corner. Big avalanche. Now turns her attention to Lilith. Lilith sent to the ropes. Morgan Empress and Lilith with a little double team action. Woo! Some knife edge chops on Morgan Quinn will lighten up her chest, and these two, Lilith and Empress, now going at it. Lilith working over the legs of Empress Sparrow. And going for a pinfall. Looking for the first of the eliminations. Only a 1 count. Morgan Quinn over to, I don't want to say break up the pin, but to keep Lilith from getting back to her feet too quickly. Takedown by Lilith. Morgan locked into the corner here. Looking to fight her way out, but Lilith again 1 step ahead. Empress on the outside, a little something to say to her opponents. Nice backdrop by Lilith, but Empress right there to capitalize. Lilith over the top rope, holds on. We got a pinfall attempt. Empress gets a 1 count. And again, the witch back to work on Empress. Morgan back to her feet, caught up. Irish whip, sends her over the top rope. Morgan on the outside, and the witch going to work on Empress again to the knee of Empress. Just have an inline track that we don't know about. She's been focusing on that left knee. Quinn with a handful of hair. A 2nd time. And a 3rd time. Look at this, not just standing on it. And Empress, the big hanging neck breaker. And a moonsault for a pinfall attempt. 2 count. Morgan Quinn kicking out to count at 2. And again, another moonsault. Nobody home that time. Morgan rolling out of the way. Again with that almost standing choke. Up on the shoulder, torture rack. Torture rack into almost like an F5. I'm not sure what she calls that, but she's got a pinfall attempt. Quinn again kicking out at 2. Empress with a boot to the midsection. Has the witch up. All the way across the ring and to the ring edge, all the way to the ringside area with that power bomb. Left me speechless there for a minute. Look at this, Lilith coming up with a stop sign. And now double team action by Quinn. And the Empress double DDT on the stop sign. But Lilith right back to her feet, sends Empress back inside the ring. Morgan on the outside. Canadian Destroyer looking for the pinfall. 2 count. Again, Lilith gets her shoulder up. Empress and Morgan battling out here, side by side at ringside. Into the barricade goes Morgan. Up towards the ramp goes Empress. Lilith taking his time to gloat a little bit. She may have wasted too much time. Empress back around with that jawbreaker. Morgan right behind her, caught her attention, and it was a decoy. Neckbreaker by Lilith, caught up, looking for the disarmer. Is she going to get it? Will she get the submission here at ringside? We're looking for the first elimination in this 2 out of 3 falls. I'm not sure how that works, by the way. 2 out of 3 falls elimination. Have to be beaten twice to be eliminated. I'm not sure how this works. We'll see as the match goes up. Last person standing wins. That's about all I can say. Lilith being sent into Morgan, and Empress tried to follow it up. But Lilith too quick, gets a couple of shoulders in. A couple of elbows into the ribs. Now sending Lilith into Empress. Empress sending Morgan into the ring. Lilith sending Empress into the ring. Morgan focusing her attention on the Empress Sparrow. Sparrow and Lilith with the double team. Flat out. Big clothesline, double underhook. That could be the power bomb. Sure is. Going for the pinfall. Lilith eliminated one of these two. One of these two will be in the elimination chambers, or I'm sorry, not the Money in the Bank matchup at the Royal Rumble. Empress targeting a little bit off here. There she goes. Irish whip, sending Morgan to the outside. This matchup continues outside with some weaponry. Drop kick through the chair. Morgan Quinn, a hip toss. And again, Empress landing hip first on that steel chair. Morgan setting this all up. Disrespectful slap to the back of the head. You'll fire up the Lady D. You'll fire up Empress. Pinfall attempt. Kicking out at 2. This match continues on. Steel chair in hand. Morgan Quinn gets taken down. Step through. Look at this. Looking for it. Figure 4 applied. Are we going to get a second elimination? Morgan rolls it over. Putting the pressure back on Empress's knee. Again, locking up. Looking for those shots. Moment of silence. We got a pinfall attempt. And 2 again. Morgan again back with the chair. Big swing. Only one connect. There's 2 big right hands from Empress. And now Empress with the chair. Morgan trying that hanging chokehold into a submission. Are we going to see it? Empress holding on forever here. Looking to break free. She got an arm loose. Empress back to her feet. Morgan back to her feet. And introduced to the ringside apron. Big Russian leg sweep by Empress. A pinfall attempt. Only one. Morgan still got a lot of fight left in her. But Empress looking to take that fight right out of her with that bicycle kick. Drags her opponent back to her feet. Sends her into the barricade again. Morgan almost lifeless out here. And the Empress moving in. Again, another shot. Fires back. Morgan steps from behind. Pulls her down. Locking up both these women. One of these two will end up in the Money in the Bank ladder match at the Royal Rumble. One of these two women will have the opportunity to face any women's champion. Well, it'll probably be the Women's Undisputed Championship, for that matter. Morgan Quinn back outside, coming back with a stop sign. Hit her in the leg, hit her so hard, she grabbed her eye. She hit her so hard in the knee, she had to grab her eye. Morgan taking that stop sign to the outside, and from behind blocks it. Empress gets an elbow up, follows it up with that low drop kick. And Morgan again in a bad spot in this matchup. Back to her feet though. Kick to the midsection, sets it up. Canadian Destroyer pinning the legs down. She's got her pushed. Only 2 again. The Empress Sparrow laid out as Morgan takes to the top rope. Twisted Bliss. That may do it. She's going to go for the pinfall. Morgan Quinn could be going to the ladder match. Money in the Bank for Morgan Quinn. She will get her opportunity in just a few days. Sorry, about a week or so. Just over a week? Just over a week. Just over a week. She will get that opportunity. The Money in the Bank ladder match at Royal Rumble. She will face off with 5 other women. Search for the golden ticket. While we're talking titles, we got one up for grabs coming up next. Dameon Bouchard challenges Cowboy Chris Andrews for the World Television title. For the matches we got tonight, we got, that's about it, really. I think we covered them all. We got 2-on-3 handicap match coming up next. The Shield Maidens return. This time they face off against PMS, the Pretty Mean Sisters, Echo and Jordan. Green Meanie Nova takes on Gavin in a Falls Count Anywhere. Gavin Wilson in a Falls Count Anywhere. I'm sorry, that was an elimination match. The 2 out of 3 Falls matchup comes later. That's going to be Shelly Still and Zoey Yuri. It's confusing my matches here tonight. The Blackwells, the Wrecking Crew, Josh and Nick Blackwell, take on the debuting Rad Boys tonight. Great, Braden Elliott and Jake Wiley here tonight. The Rad Boys kicking it off in a tornado tag. Zach the Ripper to take on Adrian Arnold. And of course, we mentioned earlier the Elimination Chamber match. IKB will have his title on the line against Logan Hawk, James Coleman, Vulgar the Clown, the Headhunter, and Angus Gordon. That all coming up on our main event. But right now, the World Television title on the line is this man, the athlete, Dameon Bouchard. Looks to grab up some more singles gold, put above the mantle. Dameon, former Cruiserweight champion. What other belt has this kid held? He's held the Cruiserweight title. I'm pretty sure he's held the Hardcore title. Just in Season 2. Actually, just in Season 2, he's Tag Team Champion there for a hot minute. He was a Tag Team Champion there for a hot minute before being injured and taken out from August till recently. So yeah. Other than the Cruiserweight and in the World Tag, this kid has been a little bit behind on championship gold. He's here tonight to change all that. He's going to change all that with his chance at the television title against this man. Big Texan. Cowboy Chris Andrews, the World Television Champion, this man. No joke when it comes to the television title, able to take that title off of Logan Hawk. Will he be able to defend it tonight against Dameon Bouchard? Mr. Wayne Kerr going to get the rest of those introductions for us here.
Introducing the challenger from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 185 pounds, Dameon.
Hello, Booch.
And his opponent from Wichita Falls, Texas, weighing in at 195 pounds, he is the World Television Champion, Cowboy Chris Andrews.
World Television Champion, you heard the man correctly. We were about to blow this one off the roof, folks. Chris Andrews, Dameon Bouchard, one-on-one. World Television title on the line. Let's get into it. And Andrews coming out quick, but Dameon even quicker there. With that springboard, putting the boots down to his opponent, the champion in trouble in the opening stages of this matchup. Oh my goodness. We're good. It's okay. We're fine. Everything's fine. I'm okay. Let's try that again, kids. Trying to stay with the upper hand here, keeping the advantage, but Andrews turns it around with an Irish whip, putting Bouchard into the corner. And now Andrews, he starts to put a beat down here. Dameon back to his feet, fights out of the corner. Hanging neck breaker and moves right in again. Series of rights. Big overhand punches. Into the ropes goes Andrews. Up and back down flapjack. Dameon taking it to, look at this, taking it to the apron with Andrews. Or not. Taking it to the outside. Andrews with the advantage here. ZA21 stepping into the chat. Bringing Chance with him. World title on the line, my friend. Dameon. It looked like Andrews was lining him up for a DDT here at ringside. Into the barricade he goes instead. Welcome in, ZA. We appreciate you stopping in, my friend. OTM here. IKB is here. You have to watch it on the replay. That sucks. Nobody tell him. Nobody tell him. That's funny. That's not funny, but that's funny. It's funny. Yeah, it's funny. And Chris Andrews taking it right to Dameon. Yeah, the television title means a lot to Chris Andrews. And look at this, going for the figure four. Dameon Bouchard busted open right above the right eye. I'm not sure when or how that happened, but he took a shot at some point. But again, Bouchard back to his feet, sending the Cowboy for the ride. Tries to taunt him. Spend more time moving your hands, less time flapping your lips. Wouldn't be in a predicament. Outside we go. The Cowboy strung off that ring apron with that guillotine cutter by Bouchard. Irish whip. The champ into the corner. Dameon lifting him up to the top rope. Look at this, going up with him. Dameon Bouchard with a Hurricanrana from the top and a pinfall attempt to go with it. We could be looking at a new champion. Only two. Only two as Chris Andrews lifts his arm, but look at this. Dameon with the buzz killer. Has it locked in. Are we going to get a submission? Again, broken free by Andrews. Ducks under a clothesline and still ends up with one. Dameon firing on all cylinders here. Sends him up again. Going for a second. To the top. Hurricane Rana, top rope, all the way to the ring. Pinfall attempt, center of the ring. And Andrews kicking out again. Oh, that's Dameon. Can hardly believe it, missing with the drop kick. Boot to the face by the champion. And the challenger is dazed. I suckered him in, playing possum. Dameon playing possum. But look at this, Andrews thinks he's outsmarted him. But again, Bouchard back to his feet. Sends the champ over the top rope, blocked. Forearm to the forehead. Dameon been busted open on both sides of the head by the looks of it. Big stalling suplex, but again, Dameon back to his feet, still dazed. Unsure of where he's at, gets sent into the ropes. Spinning back elbow. Into the ropes again, and clothesline from hell. That could do it. Dameon, shoulders down. Two count again. Kicking out at 2. Dameon is busted open. Fully busted open here. No holds barred, by the way. Anything goes. Fisherman hook suplex. Nicely done there by Dameon. Trying to get this crowd behind him. Trying to feed off the arena. But unfortunately turned his attention away from the champion. Big right hand again, going for that chicken wing. Extra spicy. And we got a brand new television champion. Dameon Bouchard picking up the victory. Taking the Cowboy Chris Andrews straight to task. There it is, plain as day. You can see the tap out.
Here is your winner, and new World Television Champion, Dameon.
Well, with one Bouchard picking up a title, does that mean the other one has to lose his? Does that mean the other one will lose his? 6-man elimination chamber matchup coming up at the end of the evening here for the main event. And that man, congratulations, COD boy, COD boy, picking up that television title. 2-on-3 tag. The Shield Maidens return. And this time, they've targeted the PMS. The Pretty Mean Sisters coming in. Echo and Jordan. Face off Echo and Jordan to face off against Amber DeRose, Ramona Haynes, and Beth Mullins. And yes, they have been updated somewhat. Gotten all their moveset has been adjusted. Some of their wrestling gear has been adjusted. You'll see all that in just a moment as we get ready to hit ringside with our ring announcer Wayne Kerr. As soon as the guys in the truck push the button. There we go. Off we go, kids. Ringside awaits. E&J, the Pretty Mean Sisters.
A 3-on-2 tag team handicap match. On the way to the ring, Pretty Mean Sisters. And their opponents, the Shield.
And this AoK arena has just popped its top. These three catching the attention of the AoK universe. Two-on-3 handicap match. Jordan starting for her team. And Ramona Haynes starting for hers. Big hip toss. And we got a quick tag. That's one thing about the Shield Maidens. They are very quick for the replacement of a member in the team, in the ring. Jordy with a big roll-up. Look at this. Hurricane Rana into a roll-up. Looking to make this one quick. No go on that early count. Back to her feet. Amber looking for a tag, but unable to get one. Trying to fight her way out. Wrong side of town to be on. Big chops. Double underhook sends her over the top. And Amber making the tag to get out. Ramona steps back in. Both women going for a big move. Neither one of them making connection. Irish whip sends her in. Big Samoan drop. And Jordy trying to reach her sister, but no go yet. As Ramona just too strong at this point. Look at this, climbing to the top rope. Echo right there with her. Jordy back to her feet, flying clothesline from the top rope. Just about took that lady's head off. And Amber tagged back in. Jordy sent for the ride, off the ropes, a big lifting knee to the midsection. Rolls out of the way. Hurricane Rana. And now looking to make that tag. Looking to save her own hide there, tagging in Echoes. Her first time in the ring here tonight for us. Over the top rope, lands on her feet, but still gets kicked on the way down. She almost survived that mishap. And Amber right there to capitalize on that misstep. Drops the big elbow, sends her back inside the ring. Look at this, Echo. Turns her attention to Ramona and Beth for that matter, but Amber gets caught up. Echo or Jordy or somebody, one of these kids. Echo has a remote. Damn it, Echo with Amber in the corner. That's as real as wrestling gets right there, kids. Over the top rope, guillotine leg drop. And Echo cutting her opponent off at the pass there for that tag. Sends her back into the corner. Back elbow breaking free from that ring post. Headlock DDT. But Echo again right back up, but to be knocked right back down. And Amber to Rose. This deranged attack on Echo, just repeatedly going for a chokehold in front of the referee. You see that she almost hit her a couple times. Amber taking a break in the middle of the ring, allowing for the tag. And Jordy steps in with a bulldog, drives her down face first. Swing and a miss, and Amber on the offense. Scoops her up, big backbreaker. Into Rose looking for a tag. Ramona tagged back in, your legal person again. We have yet to see Beth Mullins in this matchup. Jordy fires off another shot, took her sights off of Ramona, and almost got her head taken off for the attempt. Legacy elbow to the back of the head. And Jordy with an enziguri for the reversal. What an escape to make a tag. Echo tagged back in. Here we go. Irish whip. Sends her opponent into the corner. Sets her up. Top rope. Where's she going? Look at this. Bulldog from the top rope. Echo sending a message to the Shield Maidens. Pinfall attempt. Into Rose. With the save. But again, look at this. Echo rolls up. Rolled up by Ramona. Only one. Back to her feet. Irish. Nope. Pulls her over. I thought she was going to send her for the ride, but she brings her back to the corner and tags in Amber to Rose again. Some double team action coming our way. As Echo gets sent to the ropes. Double backdrop. And Echo all the way out. Suicide dive by Amber DeRose. Echo with a right hand turns her opponent around. A bare knuckle right in the eye. Look at this again. Echo back over to the opponent's corner. Taking potluck shots at Ramona Haynes. And another tag. Jordan again tagged back in. Sling blade. And the drop kick that follows. But Amber right back to her feet again and again. Caught up by Jordy. Breaking free. Amber DeRose looking to make a comeback here. Looking to keep her opponent from making a tag. Jordy looking for a breather on the outside of the ring here, but finds none. A couple of right hands to the top of the head. On the ring apron, sets her up. Glockman 911, how are you, man? Welcome in. How are you tonight? Appreciate you stopping in with us, checking things out. What we got here is doing well, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Doing real well. Got here is one of those interactive type universes where everybody you see in the ring, with the exception of the women in black there, yeah, the brainchild of everybody in the chat. If you're a fan of pro wrestling, if you have this game, if you'd like to join us, you could always upload your wrestler to the community creations. You find that wrestler every Sunday and Wednesday night here on Twitch as part of the AoK roster. What brought you in, Glockman? What is that? That's a Clockman. I'm sorry, I thought that was a G. Old eyes, man. My old eyes can't see. Another Samoan drop by the Shield Maidens. Jordy with a single leg sweep and a big drop kick right in the chin of Amber DeRose. Oh, this, yeah, you're Referee needs glasses, and so does your commentator, OTM. This man can't see nothing. Can't see a thing. Well, I appreciate you checking us out, man. Sit back, relax, enjoy the ride, check out the chat. Everybody in here is real cool, real mellow. You're more than welcome to have you jump in and join the neighborhood, if you will. And Ramona Haynes with a boot to the face. Took the plastic surgery right off of Echo. We got a pinfall attempt off that power bomb. And no go. Echo rolls the shoulder up, but she doesn't have much left in her by the looks of it. Off the ropes, Ramona, big boot to the face. We do our best to just let Joe Brony do the officiating and try not to question too much. Look at this, turns it around on her. Amber DeRose eats a headlock DDT and a pinfall right in front of her tag team. Her tag team partners. 2 count only though. As Echo gets a little better idea, pulls her away from all that confusion. Echo rolls her up, spins her around and sends her for the ride back to the top rope. We've seen this earlier. Hurricane Rana from the top. No, turns it around to a bulldog, rides her out. And Echo thinks she has a chance here. Headlock DDT one more time. Amber DeRose lights up. And Beth finally makes her entrance inside the ring, albeit illegally. One shot and back out. Pretty Mean Sisters locking it in here into the corner. Double team action. What do they got in mind here? Slamming Amber back into those turnbuckles. Rolls out and a clothesline that takes Jordan to the outside. Down goes Echo. And the Shield Maidens making a statement here tonight on AoK. Jordy back inside the ring, gets scooped up. DeRose, the deranged one. Look at this, over to the corner, tagging in Ramona. Big right hand, Jordy with the tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Confusion all around. Plants her with that DDT. Jordy back to her own corner, tagging in her sister Echo. Rocking up. Haynes set for the ride. Double foot stomp. What a imploder of a boot. And look at this, Echo taking on everybody outside the ring. Ramona going after Jordan in the upper left-hand side of the screen. Echo finally realized what just happened there and tries to catch the girl coming around the corner, but no go. Joe Brony continues his count. Echo right back to her feet. And again, fires off on Amber. Big sit-out suplex. Beth Mullins finally tagged in. Finally in this game legally. Sets it up. Crossface. Looking for a submission. She might get it. Jordan in for the save. Jordan relieved of her duties inside the ring. Beth Mullins headlock DDT. Rolls her over, looking for the pinfall. And Echo. Still some fight left in that girl. Look at this kip up. Haynes back in the ring. Echo sent for the ride into the ropes. Hits the brakes and catches Ramona with a big right hand. Follows it up with a jawbreaker. Don't take time with the crowd. This might do it. Blocked again. Jordan coming in for the save. But Echo being double teamed outside by DeRose and Mullins. Sent back into the ring, but Echo still fighting back. Avalanche, nobody home with that splash. Chest first into the turnbuckle, and Ramona Haynes rolls her down. The strength of that woman. From the corner, beast mode activated, but Echo gets the knee up, drives it into the cheek, and goes for the pinfall. Only one as Amber DeRose makes the save one more time. Suplex by Echo. PMS in a good spot here against these three. Holding her own 2-on-3 handicap match. We may have spoken too soon as Jordan gets led across the ring, but again, fighting out. Looking to break free. I want to break free. Spanish Fly, the standing variant. Jordan nowhere to go with a follow-up. Sends her back to the corner and looks for another tag. Sent for the grind. Ramona over the top with a hip toss. Echo rolling out of the ring. Not sure what her idea was here. Look at this. Back up to Ramona. Changed her up, but again, Haynes just overpowers her. And now Haynes just this is going to turn into a street fight at this point. Sidestep by Echo. Smart move, not fighting, not looking to fight outside the ring here, but letting Jordy do it for her. Big release German suplex, taking Ramona Haynes down, but Echo eats a right hand from Amber DeRose. Fires one off on Mullins. Hangman's choke. But again, Jordy in for the save. Echo finding a way out of it. Joe Brony, not sure what's going on here. There's an interesting DDT applied there by Echo. Octopus stretch. Could see a submission. Could see it. Jordy coming over and taking care of Amber. But Ramona's still just too damn strong. Side belly to back suplex, and again, looking to set this up. Spear, and again, Echo pulls that knee up. Pinfall, 2 count. Thought for sure Echo may have had that. She turns her attention to Beth Mullins, and now back to Amber DeRose and around to Ramona Haynes. Haynes, not Reigns, Ramona Haynes. DDT. No, she hasn't caught her with that spear yet. Missing with that knee drop, and unfortunately, Ramona, like a wolf, just snagged right in on that misstep. Echo back to one knee, but can she fight back? Is there even anything left in her? Has she got anything left? They have taken a beating here tonight. Not to mention they've given out a hell of a beating as well. A 2-on-3, and they have gotten very, very numerous near pinfalls. As Beth shows off a little athleticism, leapfrog. Turns it back around for the sling blade, and again, Amber tagged back in. The Shield Maidens keeping a fresh person in the ring as much as possible. Double underhook DDT. Echo shoulders down, and Jordy in for the save one more time. handful of hair. What is she doing? Dragging her over to her opponent. Big right hand by Echo, but it gets turned around, clothesline by DeRose. We got another tag, Beth Mullins. Now the legal person, Echo, might be unconscious here. She has yet. There she goes, ducking under. Locks it up, side Russian leg sweep. Running start, spins it all the way around for that cutter. Pinfall attempt, 2. Mullins kicking out at 2. And Echo again, right back to Amber DeRose. That big stunner, using the top rope for leverage, sending Amber down to ringside, and again turning her attention to Mullins. And another tag by PMS. Jordy with a big drop kick of her own. Mullins goes for one of hers, but sidestepped by Jordy again. Double team in the corner. Going for it. Spanish fly blocked. Mullins sets it up. Legacy elbow, back of the head. Lights out. Blocks. Jordan blocks it. And it hits the DDT. Back to her corner, tagging in her sister again. Echo back in the ring, legalized. Headlock, DDT. Saved again. This matchup continues. This match could go on forever with this, at the rate we're going. Jordy sends her opponent into the ropes. Another huge flapjack. A little wishbone action there. Another tag. Jordy back in the ring. Sets her right in for another headlock DDT. These girls looking to crack the vertebrae of their opponents. But again, Amber diving save. And look at this, Echo. Thought Echo was going to make a big move at the top rope. Jordy wasting time, allowing Mullins time to get up. Into the ropes she goes. Drops down. Back around. Big moonsault dropkick. Follows it up with his enziguri. And Mullins needing the ropes help just to stand up. Echo to the top, or Jordan to the top, riding it out with that same bulldog. And another tag. This matchup continues, and these 5 women have gone through a good ordeal already. There's a couple kicks, and Echo tags back out. A loose shoelace, maybe. Stepping around, drops a big leg down on the inner knee of Beth Mullins. And if you want to see how this all came about, how we ended up getting this far into it, you can always pick it up over on YouTube. Check out the AoK channel over there as well. Ace of Knaves ENT. We got another pinfall attempt and another breakup. You can catch all of Season 3 at Ace of Knaves ENT. A pinfall attempt. Jordy may have it. Kick out. Mullins kicking out on her own. I don't know how much Amber really had to do with that pin or that save. But Jordy is pumped, and she's trying to get this crowd going with her. Back into the turnbuckle again. Another double team action. Sent for the ride. Mullins eats a couple of back elbows. And Mullins with the tag. DeRose back in the ring. Kick to the midsection. Double underhook. Plants her with that DDT. Is that enough, or is Jordy going to make the save one more time? I'm waiting for Brony to snap and send everybody back to the locker room. Ramona Haynes, your legal person, as is Echo. Haynes, I think she's gone just about as far as she's willing to go here tonight. Takes all she can take and can't take no more, so to speak. Into the turnbuckle, she goes in hard. Ramona, Superman punch in the corner. Jordy, Echo swings with the clothesline, ducks under, spear. And Jordan with a save, but just barely. And unfortunately, Jordy sent to the outside. Amber DeRose continues the assault. We got another tag. Beth Mullins legal. Echo on the ring apron. Springboards back in with a knee, taking Mullins off her feet. But can she capitalize? Can she follow it up? Headlock DDT one more time. Pinfall attempt, but Haynes is still at ringside. And E&J pick up the victory. Snagging that away, sliding that in under the radar. E&J stopping the Shield Maidens. Take a look at some of this replays. That double back elbows off the ropes. And PMS picking up a huge victory. And defeating the Shield Maidens 2-on-3. This night keeps getting better. We're moving right into it. We got a Falls Count Anywhere matchup lined up next. The Green Meanie Nova facing off against Gavin Wilson. The Urban Warrior here tonight to take on the Green Meanie. And we are just about midway through the show. We still have the women's hardcore title coming up next, as Shelly still challenges Zoey Yuri. Debut of the Rad Boys later on this evening as they take on the Wrecking Crew. Zach the Ripper goes one-on-one against Adrian Arnold. And of course our main event, 6-man elimination chamber. IKB puts his title on the line against Logan Hawk, James Coleman, Vulgar the Clown, the Headhunter, and Angus Gordon. All later on in the main event, but right now, Falls Count Anywhere, the Green Meanie about to make his entrance known.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 281 pounds, Green Meanie Noah.
Over here looking to pad out his numbers a little bit. Make his way back up through the AoK rankings. Man once stood at the top of the world as the World Heavyweight Champion. But has slowly slipped back down through that ladder, and now looking to find that grasp to pull himself back to the top. Once he gets his hands on Gavin Wilson, will that be the grip that he needs? to move forward. Oh, will Gavin Wilson use Nova as a stepping stone to move his own career towards his next singles title?
And his opponent, representing the Jump Squad from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Urban Gladiator, Gavin Wilson.
Tough competitor in Gavin Wilson, I'll tell you that. Wilson needing this win as much as Nova does. Settled in. Let's get this get this underway here. Joe Brony to officiate this one as well. Let's ring the bell, and Nova starts things off with a big forearm. Takes Gavin Wilson right off his feet. Nova sticking with it, eat the feet. Big swing and a miss. Nova sent to the corner by Wilson. And look at this. Inverted Alabama slam out of the corner. And a pinfall attempt, wisely done. Not enough. Nova, a little too early to take the big man down like that. Throwaway suplex. Gavin Wilson, no slouch when it comes to the weight benches. Nice side slam there, and Nova appreciating it well enough to get out of the ring afterwards. Into the corner. Nova looking to capitalize on Gavin Wilson's taunting instead of fighting. A couple of boots to the face might remind him of where he's at. Nova to the outside, follows, count him anywhere. You got a baseball bat. Louisville Slugger taken, reversed, and Gavin Wilson taking liberties here with that bat. Nova able to get back to his feet, but his damage already done, perhaps. Wilson sets him up, heart punch. Again, big knee to the face. Wilson and Nova. Falls count anywhere. Either one of these men could stand to use a victory. Referee Joe Brony can't do much more but just watch on at the moment as Wilson fires off of that baseball bat repeatedly. On top of the head of Nova, pinfall attempt. There's one and only one. Sorry about that, Ken. I was eating a cannoli. I was eating a cannoli and forgot to unmute after chewing. So thanks for the heads up. Thanks for the heads up. Spins him around with that the spinning power driver. And that may be it. Outside the ring, Gavin, wise enough to roll out of the ring, but unfortunately forgot that it was Falls Count Anywhere. Joe Brony levitating, making this pinfall over the barricade. Brony back in the ring, Gavin back in the ring, and Nova coming up with a kendo stick. Gavin hits him right in the coconut, splitting the wig, and looking for the pinfall. Another 2 count. Wilson coming so close to a pinfall there. But Nova again firing off, now he with the baseball bat. He put it down. What are you doing? Looking to take it outside without the weapons. Bow and arrow backbreaker. Planted him with that. But again, Wilson. Gavin Wilson. I told you at the beginning of the matchup, one tough dude. Tough competitor. And he's gone back in the ring for some help. Nova just crumbles here at the barricade, and Gavin Wilson continues with these god-awful shots from the baseball bat. He is looking to end the career of the Green Meanie. Look at this, across the ringside area. Decides against it. I thought he was going to go back for more with that kendo stick. He just deadlifted that man from the floor. That powerbomb, that Dominator may have done it. And Gavin Wilson picks up a victory over Nova. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. And Gavin Wilson, your winner.
The Urban Gladiator. Gavin.
Not gonna lie, the squad doing some damage over the last couple of weeks. This being Gavin Wilson's, you're not gonna believe it, 19 matches this man has had. This is his 3rd victory. 2 out of 3 Falls Count Anywhere Extreme Rules Women's Hardcore title on the line. Zoey, Yuri, and Shelly Steele. Number 1 contender fought her way up through the ranks to get to face off against this woman, Zoey Yuri, the Ninja. No slouch herself, Zoey Yuri. Multiple-time champion in her own right. Has carried the Women's Undisputed Championship. Has carried the Women's Hardcore title, as she currently is doing. Women's Hardcore title, this is her 2nd title reign as far as that goes. She defends it tonight. And one of the toughest hardcore matches. 2 out of 3 falls.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match and is for the Women's Hardcore Championship.
Princess. I'm not sure if she knows what she's getting into here. About to get funky. Oh, we forgot to adjust that. You're a hardcore champion. Your lady is hardcore champion. Sorry about that. Getting the spreadsheets all set up for a little bit later here this evening. To see how everything goes. ZA has his pick in the chat for Zoey Yuri, the hardcore women's champion. Two out of three falls about to kick off. And there is what we're here for. Ring announcer Wayne Kerr gonna take over for just a minute.
From London, England, the warrior princess, Shelly Steele.
I'm gonna go radio silent. In the meantime, I will be right back.
From Kyoto, Japan, she is the women's hardcore champion, the Ninja Yuri.
And I didn't forget to unmute that time. Here we go. Shelly Steele, Zoey Yuri, one-on-one, women's hardcore title on the line. 2 out of 3 falls count anywhere. The challenger. Look at this. The challenger with a tombstone lung blower, taking it right to the champ. Follows it up with a standing moonsault. And Yuri just got her jaw rocked. Jumping neck breaker, and again, the princess, the warrior princess, has the champion in trouble in the opening moments here. Off the ropes, one more time, bouncing over the people's moonsault. And Yuri taken out over the top rope with a clothesline. Look at this, falls count anywhere. And Shelly Steele taking it to the extreme already. She just stomped on her foot. I said she's going to take it to extreme. She stomped on her foot. It's a Greco-Roman style kick is what that is. Bringing it around. Zach the Ripper making a trip down memory lane here tonight with us. Coming in to say hello. Yuri, dragon screw, takes her opponent down and sticks with the ankle. Oh, that was fun. Drives the knee down. Going for the pinfall. We could be looking at it. A retention. Not yet. This matchup continues. Yuri turns her back on her opponent. And Shelly still, with quickness, Steps out of the way. Pinfall attempt. And kicks out before she can even get a 1 count. There's Yuri celebrating in the ring while Shelly Steele brings us a table. Yuri from the top, through the table and down on her challenger. And again, too much time talking to the crowd. Not enough time focusing on her opponent. Title on the line, and she out here playing games. Pinfall attempt. Joe Brony around the steps. 1, 2. We got it. No, only 2. Dropkick missed by Yuri. Octopus stretch. Submission perhaps. Nope, not this time. Yuri able to escape, rolls her up, double foot stomp. Release belly to back, sends her for a ride. Nope. Back in we go, inside the ring. Shelly still the champion, or the challenger, taking it to the champion. Big kick to the face, 2 out of 3 falls, and nobody with an advantage as of yet. Not enough to hold her with that bridge, but she may, look at this sidestep again, Yuri. Back outside, under the ring apron. Decides on the, brought out another table. 2 tables here at ringside. And these 2 women, again, one of the toughest, one of the most extreme matches in AoK. Yuri sidestepped by Shelly Steele, face first, 2 O's. Oop. Gets the knees up. And look at this, Shelly Steele looking for the pinfall. Was that only 2? Or was that 3? I don't know. Does Shelly have an advantage? Or did she kick out at 2? Yuri grabs up the ladder, and Shelly Steele. That was only 2, no pinfall. Okay. I get confused on how many times he hits the mat, because I see him do it like anywhere from 8 to 10 times. You know what I mean? I see all kinds of this ladder on top of ladder, putting a brace up. Yuri, what are you doing? Across, knocks herself clean up. Look out. Zoey Yuri just eats that ladder. Man, oh man. That has to be it. She may have just taken herself out. That is like 3 or 4 O's on that one, OTM. That is rough. That was rough to watch. I hope they show that on a replay. Face first, back to the ladder again. And that may do it. Shelly Steele. Only 2 again. Only 2 again. Zoey Yuri, again, reason for her being the women's hardcore champ. She just knocked herself out, and I'm pretty sure she only kicked out on instinct. Steele with a springboard drop kick. And ZA beside himself. Look at that. Shelly Steele stealing the Zoey's egg. And picks up the first victory. Brings it around. Standing moonsault. Shelly Steele with the advantage. But Yuri fighting back from the knees up. Over the top rope. Landing on. Look at this. Yuri. Back to the top. Wasting time. She's already screwed it up once. Drop kick, plants it right between the eyes. Thought for certain she was going to miss that shot again. Over the top, Yuri ducking down, allowing Shelly Steele landing on her feet, but she may have landed a bit hard, twisted her knee perhaps. And Yuri looking for a submission. Has the armbar. Are we gonna see it? No, not yet. Shelly Steele 1 up. 2 out of 3 falls. And the challenger in a position to win this one and take home the title tonight. Tossed on top of the ladder by Steele. Yuri rolls her up. Tries for the surprise pin. Only a 1 count. This matchup continues. 2 out of 3 falls. Yuri looking for a suplex. Gets it turned around. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors taken down again by the challenger. Back into the ladder. What a super kick. Jesus Christ. This game is violent. Zoey back inside, but Shelly not so sure of herself, I guess. She only needs 1 more pinfall or submission, and Shelly Steele will be crowned the new women's hardcore champion. Yuri's still a little bit of fight left in her. I hope she's got enough in her for 2 more pinfalls. Kendo stick taken from her and used against her. Yuri in trouble one more time, back to her feet. She don't have much left in her either. Rolls her up, double foot stomp. Pinfall attempt, looking to tie it up. Not yet. 2 count again as Shelly gets the shoulder up. Steele back to her feet. This matchup continues here as we head up the ramp. They got to be running out of things under that ring. Stop sign brought in. The octopus stretch wrapped back around again. Steele. If she submits, we got a new hardcore champion. 2 out of 3 falls. Shelly Steele with the 1-up advantage. And Yuri has been in this for a while. Able to break free, but keep moving on here. Misses with the drop kick. Steele sends her opponent into the barricade, helps her back up, and one more time we go back inside. Shelly Steele looking to take this one home for everybody to see it. Going to the top rope. Double flip senton. There's 1, 2, and we got a brand new women's hardcore champion. Pretty sure Yuri brought that onto herself, though, personally. They're going to show that replay? They're not going to show that replay, are they? Go back and clip that. Highlight the shit out of that. There it was. Your new women's hardcore champion. It is not looking good for title holders tonight. Big congratulations on that one. That was a hell of a win, even though Zoey Yuri did most of the work herself. Yuri doing more damage to herself than her opponent did by long shot, I'm sure. We could be seeing a rematch in the near future. We'll see what happens there, but here it comes. Tornado tag. The Rad Boys make their debut in AoK. They go 2-on-2 tornado tag against the Wrecking Crew. Josh Blackwell and his brother Nick Blackwell. As we wait for these long-ass loading screens. There it is. Long-ass loading screen. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. A few more matches tonight. We still have Zach the Ripper going one-on-one against Adrian Arnold, and of course our big six-man elimination chamber matchup. 6 men locked inside a steel cage, locked inside of pods to be released one by one in an elimination style matchup until all 6 men are out of the pods and the elimination chamber officially begins. Right now, let's check out this tag team and see what we can see upon the screen. The Rad Boys, Jake Wiley on your left, Brayton Elliott on the right.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 375 pounds, the Nasty Boys.
These guys are champions just about everywhere else they go. Let's see what they do in the pixelated realm of AoK.
And their opponents, first, representing the Crew from Arlington, Virginia, weighing in at 275 pounds, Nick Buzzsaw Blackwell.
The Buzzsaw are ready to welcome these newcomers. Of course, the Blackwells, former tag team champions, individual champions of many sorts, hardcore.
And representing the Crew from Tulsa, Oklahoma, weighing in at 275 pounds, Bulldozer Josh Blackwell.
Josh Blackwell, the Bulldozer. Man has a spike pile driver that'll make it 4 inches shorter. That's not saying much against the Rad Boys. Brayton Elliott's only 5 foot nothing. Tornado tag underway. Rad Boys, the Wrecking Crew. Jenna Taylor, your official. And right now the Rad Boys in a world of trouble against these bigger men. Jake Wiley matching up against Nick Blackwell, Josh Blackwell for the pinfall, looking for a pin attempt on Braden. And a 2 count. The Wrecking Crew just doing exactly that against the Rad Boys. Shot to the head of Jake Wiley. Josh Blackwell and the Bulldozer just manhandling Brayton Elliott. Nick Blackwell just absolutely brutalizing Jake at the upper side of the screen there. Jake with a reversal. Couple of elbows. Brayton upside down on the shoulder of Josh. Power slam. Famouser rides him out. Wiley trying to pull his team back together here. Swinging neck breaker. Braden back to his feet as well. Nick back to his feet. 2-on-1 perhaps, but again, Josh taking out Wiley. Braden left alone with the wrecking crew in the ring. STO, Braden with a kip up. Finds himself in the same predicament again. Not so quick to get up that time, was he? Russian leg sweep. And look at this, Nick Blackwell with the torture rack. Just tosses him. Just threw him like a sack of potatoes. And again, just mauling this kid. The Rad Boys need to get themselves together here if they want to see victory. And that big scooping power slam by Nick Blackwell was not helpful. That DDT was, though. And Braden just ran into Josh Blackwell, just stumbled back. He hit him with everything he had, and all he did was stumble. Missing with that springboard, had his opportunity, and that may have been it. Nick Blackwell stepping in, giving the Rad Boys an opportunity here for a minute. Wiley caught up. Look at this. Pops him up. Tombstone. Double pinfall. 2 count on Braden. 2 count on Wiley. They thought they had it. This crowd thought they had it. Blackwell on the top side of your, or Josh on the top side of your screen. Nick inside the ring with Wiley. Buzzsaw going to the top rope. Makes the leap, nobody home. DDT lays him flat. Jake Wiley and Braden Elliott back on their feet here. But Nick stepping under. Fires back DDT on the outside. Braden Elliott. And Jenna stepping in the way almost cost Wiley a misstep there. As the Rad Boys. Look at this. Wiley in the corner. Braden sets him up on the shoulder. Super kick. Lawn dart. I don't know what's going on. Nick grabbing the bottom rope, keeping this match alive for him. Braden Elliott with a pinfall. Jenna paying no attention to it. It was a 55 count and a kick out at 2. Braden wraps him up. Crossface. Looking for a submission. The Rad Boys looking to pick up a win in their debut matchup. Wiley on the outside with Nick Blackwell and Josh able to break free from Braden Elliott. Sends him for the ride into the ropes. Scoops him up, Samoan drop, and that might be it for Elliott. There it is, crosses the legs, tombstone, or I'm sorry, spike pile driver. And we got a 1-2 and a kick out at 2. Braden Elliott might just be the toughest kid in all of AoK. Nick Blackwell taking it to Wiley. Up on the shoulders again. Elliott able to break free. Ducks under. STO slaps him down, and again, Wiley just being manhandled out here at ringside. No offense coming back. Blackwell with a bear hug locked in. Could see a submission. But I do just occasionally see the feet of Jake Wiley go flying across the screen on the upper side here. Braden one more time with the crossface. Jake on the outside, sidestepping that suplex. No submission. As Wiley sends Nick into the barricade. Braden sending Josh for the ride. Into the ropes, catches him, brings him back. Super kick to the chest. Lines him up. Russian leg sweep. Jake Wiley just slamming the buzzsaw. Face first into the ground. X Factor on the outside. Braden with an ankle lock. The Rad Boys doing their best here and trying to make a change of momentum. Can they keep this up? Everybody back in the ring. Braden with a springboard. Nobody home. Nick with a rip pulls him back for the clothesline. Jake Wiley in the ring with the Wrecking Crew. Upside down tombstone. Lung blower. Second one of the day. Pinfall attempt. Braden with the save. Josh Blackwell never saw him coming through. Power driver. Braden Elliott down on the mat. Pinfall attempt. Jake on the shoulder. 2 count. Good God, they kicked out. Braden Elliott just being mugged. Here inside the ring by the Blackwells. Back to his feet. But again, the number's too many. Belly to belly, down he goes. From behind, Jake Wiley. Hangman's DDT. And the second one to follow it up. Braden out on the ring apron. Josh back and forth catching Wiley from behind. Up to the shoulder. Lights out. Braden taken down from their apron by Nick. And that's a 3 count. The Wrecking Crew picking up the victory over the Rad Boys on their debut match. Thumbs down. You heard me. Here we see the lawn dart and the super kick. That one-man spike power driver and the lung blower. Josh and Nick Blackwell, the Wrecking Crew, picking up a victory and 1 step closer to championship gold. Two more matches. Zach the Ripper getting ready to take on Adrian Arnold. Let's go to ringside. Let's get to, I'm sorry. Adrian Arnold looking to take on the Punisher. My bad. Let's nix that for a minute. Adrian, Punisher. Card subject to change. Card is subject to change, man. Apparently on the fly. Zach the Ripper was scheduled to be here, apparently unable to make it. Punisher stepping in to fill in that spot. We get ready to go to ringside here momentarily. Adrian Arnold, the Punisher. One half of the BMF, one half of the squad. Let's get this kicked off. Let's get this underway. Adrian Arnold the first.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Jump Squad from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 220 pounds, Adrian Arnold.
This man taking out Remington Steele for his chance at redemption against Zach the Ripper. After Zach, the previous week, had attacked Adrian before the match. With a focused attack on the knee of Adrian Arnold. The one that's all wrapped up, mind you.
And his opponent,
one half of the BMF.
unknown, weighing in at 205 pounds,
The Punisher. gonna say it. I'm not sure. Did these guys make it to the world titles? They have not. They have not. Damn Hinkledimers, though. Listen, I'm gonna read off the tag team title history since the beginning of the season, starting in May. The Hinkledimers, the Bouchards, the Hinkledimers, Dogs of War, the Hinkledimers, War Raiders, the Hinkledimers. We're going to get this thing kicked off as Adrian Arnold comes out with a big German suplex on the Punisher. Bit of a discus punch catching Punisher upside the skull. Fires back a shot of his own, locks horns, sets him up, and brings him down with a big backbreaker. Putting pressure on the chin and lower knees there. Adrian Arnold still suffering the effects of that attack from Zack the Ripper on that left knee. And don't think that the Punisher doesn't know it. Into the ropes, lifting a knee into the midsection. Referee Lou here to officiate for us. Arnold spending a little more time there trying to get the crowd riled up, but Punisher picking up that cue and taking his opportunity, grabbing up the advantage here. Moving around, big clothesline by the Punisher. Headlock, sneaks it around to the backside with that closed fist to the forehead, hiding it from the referee. Not that Lou Sass gives a damn. Arnold trying to fight back, but again the Punisher with that snapping jab. Irish whip sends him into the turnbuckle. Punisher follows it up with an avalanche of a clothesline and Adrian down to the mat. Going for the knee, and Adrian fights him off and finishes him back with a DDT. Step down, single leg takedown. Again, Arnold, a former Olympic champion himself. I'm sorry, wasn't a champion. Olympic contender for the United States. Olympic wrestling team, and here we go. Pinfall attempt. Referee Lou Sass slaps the mat one time only. Walking back up. And again, amateur moves that comes in handy. One more time, suckers him in for a third attempt. Arnold working his opponent over piece by piece here. The Punisher needs to focus his attention back on his opponent. As Adrian has started to get a little bit of momentum going his way in this matchup. And I believe the crowd may even be behind the man. Maybe about half. Collar and elbow moves around, transitions to around the waist lock. Into a German suplex, and again. Back to the arm. Double leg takedown, steps him around, look at this. Modified curb stomp. Face first goes the Punisher and Adrian Arnold. Look at this, Punisher right back up. But a little apprehensive there at first, wasn't I think maybe he was a little intimidated by Arnold. Sending him out of the ring and kind of hiding behind Joe. Swinging a miss with that shoulder tackle. Irish whip sends Arnold into the ropes. Shoulder tackle gets nobody anywhere. And try it again and the same effect. Punisher sets Arnold up on the ropes. Brings him back around. Look at this. Guillotine. Pinfall attempt. Referee Lou. Only a 1 count. Arnold still in this one by a very, very long shot. Look at this. Steps over for the sharpshooter. I called it that. You heard me. You heard me. There was a reason for it. He's the Punisher. Sniper type thing. You don't really call it that. You guys know this. Don't get on me, OTM. Arnold, a big drop kick to the chest, sends the Punisher to the outside. And again, still working that left arm. Big right hand. Arnold again with that suplex. This time on the outside. This has been a heck of a night, man. There's been some surprises here this evening. And we still have another match to go. The World Championship on the line inside an Elimination Chamber. One of the top 6 athletes of AoK face off for the world title. IKB goes in as the champion. But he will face off against Logan Hawk, James Coleman, Vulgar the Clown, the Headhunter, and Angus Gordon. Main event following this matchup. Referee count to 6 before Arnold makes his way back in and immediately sends the Punisher for a ride into the ropes. Shoulder tackle gets him nowhere. Over the back, reverses it. Inverted DDT. And Adrian Arnold, unfortunately, taking time to celebrate. Able to pull it off, maybe. Look at this. Rolls him up. Surprise ending, perhaps. Punisher almost snagging a victory there. Arnold fighting back with a jawbreaker. Steps over. One more time with the curb stomp. Can he lock it down and nothing left to do but kick him in the back of the head. And down he goes, pinfall. There's 2. And that's it. There's 3. Adrian Arnold picking up another victory. Look at this. What's this? The lights just went. Turn the lights back on. Zack the Ripper. Zack the Ripper with a choke slam. Sets him up and drives him down. Zack the Ripper still not through with Adrian Arnold. And we get ready to do the main event. Six men go in, 1 man comes out. Well, 5 men will actually come out first. It's elimination chamber, so all 5. 5 men will go in, and only 1 of them won't come out because the other 5. That's not. It doesn't have the same effect. 5 men go in, 1 man stays there. What? It's not nearly as. Anyway, Angus the Clown, Angus Gordon, James Coleman. This is hard to do. James Coleman, Logan Hawk, the Headhunter, IKB, and Vulgar the Clown inside an elimination chamber. It's been a while since we've seen one, so let's throw one together tonight. And let's get ourselves a heavyweight champion. Will IKB finally be toppled as the world champ? He fell short this week. End of last week, falling short against Sean Sullivan in the Intercontinental Championship. Is that going to weigh on the mind of IKB?
following
And will this
contest
man step
is
up?
an Elimination Chamber match. And is for
Former
the
world
World
champion himself,
Heavyweight
former Royal Rumble winner.
Introducing the challenger from Scotland, weighing in at 320 pounds, Angus Tenacious Gordon.
First man inside the chamber. He will be locked inside a pod. Well, he will wait for that door to open to re-enter the ring. Captain Googly Eyes himself.
And introducing the challenger from Fiji, weighing in at 300 pounds, Headhunter.
This wild man from the Fiji Islands. It's a tough place to be with that character in there. The ring surrounded by steel and glass. Again, the Headhunter being directed to his pod. A little confused about it, I think. And your world champion.
And introducing the champion from parts unknown, weighing in at 373 pounds. He is the World Heavyweight Champion, IKB.
Iron Man Ken Bouchard making his entrance into the chamber. This one will probably be his toughest world title defense to date. Because he doesn't have to be pinned in order to win or to lose the title. I mean, the man that pins him may not become the champion per se. It's many variables in this matchup. As our world champion gets directed to the pod that he will spend the next few moments inside of. But we await the next combatant.
And introducing the challenger from every man's nightmare, weighing in at 250 pounds.
Vulgar the Clown. The most interesting of the AoK wrestlers, to be sure. Final pod has been filled. The next two will start the match inside the ring.
And introducing the challenger from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 355 pounds, the real deal, Logan Hall.
Logan Hawk making his way down. Longest reigning AoK champion in history. He has yet to claim the title, the world title, here in Season 3. Logan Hawk. Really, I think the only title he's carried is the United States Championship thus far. I'm sorry, it wasn't even the United States. It was the television title. Logan Hawk having a rough year. Looking to change it out here. He is of the top 6. In the heavyweight division, the top 6 badasses of AoK, and there he is, the only full Grand Slam champion of AoK.
Weighing in at 225 pounds, the unpredictable James Coleman.
And I believe this man also has not captured heavyweight gold this season. Be surprised at the names on the list around here, or the names not on the list. Be a fun little trivia match right there. Coleman to go one-on-one with Logan Hawk to kick off the Elimination Chamber. Let's head inside the ring and let's ring the bell. Referee Joe Brony kicking things off. And Logan Hawk wasting no time showing off that size difference. Coleman being slung around the ring here. Jesus. Logan Hawk with a head full of steam. Crashing in with that avalanche and going right to work on Coleman. Low drop kick, turns it around. Shot to the midsection. Logan Hawk fighting back up to his feet. And again, just running through Coleman. Massive leg drop. Follows it up with a second one. Nobody home. Coleman rolling out of the way. And we will have the third man in the battle here in just about 3 seconds. Coleman finally getting the upper hand on Logan Hawk. And in comes the Headhunter. Coleman to the top rope. And the Headhunter cuts him short. Logan Hawk sent for the right, big foot to the face there by the Headhunter, taking Logan Hawk down to the mat. Gourd Buster suplex, and it follows it up by a drop kick. Logan Hawk on the move. Coleman in from behind, but gets caught up again. The Real Deal has his opponent over his head, power bomb on that metal bracing, and from behind the Headhunter. Coleman back to his feet here around the ringside area. Back inside the ring, we got another one coming in, and again, Coleman trying to stay low on these bigger guys, take the legs out. Here comes Vulgar the Clown, and they don't get any smaller. Coleman in there with 3 of the tallest men in AoK at the very least. Big boot to the face, knee to feet to the Clown. Vulgar locking up with Logan Hawk. Coleman hits the brakes and avoids that big kick. Nice springboard by Vulgar. Vulgar locks around the waist. Modified STO and a pinfall attempt on Hawk. Headhunter has Coleman in the corner and just absolutely chopping at him here. Big clubbing blows to the back of the neck. Logan Hawk sent for the ride, but gets stalled. Logan working the hamstring over of James Coleman. The world champ has entered the chamber. Coleman taking Logan Hawk down to crossroads by Vulgar the Clown. IKB with a shot straight at Coleman and lifts up Logan Hawk to the shoulders with a guillotine. Coleman and IKB, Logan Hawk and IKB. Over the top rope. Out goes Headhunter, out goes Logan Hawk, Vulgar the Clown, and James Coleman inside the ring. and Vulgar in command. Keep chewing that man's fingernails, weirdo. Keeps you in his pocket. Headhunter set over the top rope, and the last man to enter the chamber. About to do so, as Angus Gordon's pod has been opened. All 6 men in the ring, no eliminations as of yet. Things are about to get weird. Logan Hawk and IKB battling it out. Coleman, A-Town down on Vulgar the Clown. Wiki, what? 2 count. And a scoop slam by the Headhunter. Pinfall attempt, only gets him 1. Coleman and the Clown. Vulgar and Logan. Headhunter and Angus. Look at this. Logan Hawk with a Loganator on IKB. And he kicks out of it. The strength of Logan Hawk shining through. Vulgar the Clown launched to the outside. Look at this, sets him up. Falcon arrow. And a pinfall attempt. Angus Gordon down. 2 count. Kicking out at 2. IKB and James Coleman on the outside. Logan Hawk circling around the ring. Fijian thumb. Down goes Angus. Logan Hawk. Vulgar the Clown. And the Headhunter all inside the ring. Look at this. Falcon arrow on Logan Hawk. Slams him. Pinfall attempt. Is it enough? Logan Hawk kicking out. One of these men will leave here as the world champion. Big boot to the face by Coleman. Shoulders of the champion down for a 2 count. Vulgar locking on the last laugh. Angus Gordon looking to submit. Breaking free, Coleman and IKB. Headhunter and Logan Hawk and Vulgar the Clown and Angus Gordon facing off here. Everybody switching partners. Gordon just dropped Vulgar the Clown almost like a Samoan drop to the outside. And James Coleman is caught up here with the Headhunter. Clothesline takes the Headhunter out. Firing back Angus Gordon and Vulgar the Clown. Logan Hawk with a big right hand drops Gordon. Vulgar taking down Logan Hawk. Headhunter fires a shot on IKB. DDT on Logan Hawk. Vulgar the Clown with a pinfall. Looking to take out one of them. 2. Elimination style in order here. IKB, big back suplex. Coleman circling around the outside. I think he's locking on to IKB. Goes for Hawk instead. Vulgar with a curb stomp. Throwaway suplex. Coleman up on the shoulders of Logan Hawk. But his back can't do it. Side slam by IKB. Headhunter right back to his feet though. Belly to belly. Coleman sliding off the back of Logan Hawk one more time. Eat the feet. Drops the big man. Angus tossed out over the top rope. Coleman still locking up with Logan Hawk. He fires back. IKB sets him up and tosses out the Headhunter. Coleman into a corner. Logan Hawk in the corner. Vulgar the Clown firing off backhanded chops to Angus Gordon. Before turning his attention back to Logan Hawk. Coleman out of the corner looking for an opportunity. Big gut buster. And Coleman right into the waiting grasp of Logan Hawk. Logan Hawk and IKB. The champion up on the shoulder, drop for a guillotine. Headhunter and Coleman. Angus. A big shot to the chest of Vulgar the Clown. We got a pinfall attempt. 2 count. This matchup continues on and on as all 6 of these men battle for supremacy of the World Heavyweight title. Coleman from behind, belly to back by the Headhunter. IKB saving Coleman unintentionally, I'm sure, from a Falcon Arrow. Only to get himself caught up in it. The world champion upside down and flat on his back, Vulgar with the attack. Last laugh on Headhunter. Coleman back inside the ring. Angus and big Logan Hawk. We have a tap out. Headhunter has tapped out. James Coleman looking for the pinfall off of the last laugh on IKB, and he gets it. 2 eliminations back to back. Logan Hawk, Angus Gordon, Vulgar the Clown, and James Coleman left in the ring. Coleman with a springboard. Nobody home. IKB no longer the world champion, but at the moment there is no world champion. Coleman fires off a series of right hands, finally a jab and a DDT, putting Angus Gordon on the mat. Vulgar looking to set something up, dropping neckbreaker. Coleman removed from the ring by Vulgar the Clown. Logan Hawk eyeballing Angus Gordon. Locked up. Coleman and Vulgar outside the ring. Big clothesline takes down the Clown. And Logan Hawk looking for a Loganator, dominates it. Angus Gordon shoulders down. 3 men remain. Crippler crossface. Coleman looking to make the Clown tap. It's locked in. Is he going to surrender? Logan Hawk just waiting for an opportunity, just waiting to get in on that. Look at this. A boot to the ribs and goes for the pinfall on Coleman. Looking for a quick opportunity, sending Coleman back inside, attack from behind by Vulgar. Looks like he might be trying to roll him over. Boston Crab settled in. Submission hold. 3 men eliminated, 3 men left. Coleman, Vulgar, and Logan Hawk. Any one of these 3 men will be crowned the World Heavyweight Champion. And Coleman making Vulgar break that hold. Last laugh, locked in. Can he get him? Will Logan Hawk tap out from the last laugh? There it goes, Vulgar and Coleman, the final 2.
A competitor has been eliminated.
And Vulgar taking his time getting back in the ring. Logan Hawk looking none too pleased with Vulgar the Clown. Low drop kick by James Coleman. Swing and a miss. And Vulgar with the momentum, with the advantage at the moment. Right hand sets him up on the shoulder, electric chair drop. Turns him around face first. Down goes Coleman, and Vulgar thinks he's got it. Last laugh. Ankles are locked. Coleman not ready to tap out yet. Ankles were locked, but he couldn't get the hand to wrist lock. Vulgar taking a shortcut and going straight for the throttle there. Trying to choke his man out. That might have done it. Did he just choke James Coleman out? Vulgar the Clown may have just killed James Coleman. But in the process, he has become your new World Heavyweight Champion. Take a look at some of those replays there. The interceptor and that chokehold right there. He just choked James Coleman into unconsciousness. There's the Fijian thumb. And that man right there. That man right there, Angus Gordon, Vulgar the Clown, your world heavyweight champion. So begins possibly the strangest era of AoK. That is it for the wrestling portion. Let's take a look at the news. There's a lot going on this week. Alex cleared, but did not compete tonight. Dameon picking up the television title. He's suffering a minor injury at the hands of the Shield Maidens. Shelly still picking up the women's hardcore title. And as we just saw, Vulgar the Clown collecting the World Heavyweight Championship. We're going to move on to the next matchup. Beginning of the next week. El Scorpio and Cletus. The return match. Maybe. Gavin Wilson, AJ Long. I don't think AJ Long should be in that ring at all. Personally, I don't think that man should be in the ring at all. Hunter Singer and Trevor the Lawman. Omer T, Adam Boone and Nova. Connor Riley and Pedro the Owl. IKB and Sean Sullivan. Vulgar the Clown and the Headhunter. Why? Oh, the IC title. I was like, what? Vulgar the Clown and the Headhunter. Piper Ramirez and Jay. Ivy and Morgan Quinn. Sounds like we'll be doing some readjusting of the matches, to be honest with you. Power rankings, where they sit. IKB, Vulgar the Clown jumping way up there. Cletus moving up pretty good. Morgan Quinn moving along. Amaya, Coyote Kid, Josh Blackwell, James Coleman in the 8th spot. Ted Rockpage sitting number 9 with Nick Blackwell sitting number 10. Logan Hawk, E, J, Omer T, and the Headhunter in your top 15. With Lilith, Zach the Ripper, El Scorpio, Adrian, Arnold, and Ramona Haynes in our top 20. Interesting. Very, very interesting. But again, that is about it for us. Appreciate you guys coming in. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight and enjoying your AoK Championship Wrestling, as only we here at AoK Championship Wrestling can enjoy such things. So until the next time, which will be Wednesday night at 9, be safe, take care of one another, and live in peace.